I can hum, if that's less weird. I don't think it is.
You can hum, you can sing. That was a Simpsons reference.
Yes, the monkeys. The monkeys are all around us.
Dr. Zayas.
This is distracting me from the great amount of tweeting I must do. We are indeed live with...
Yes, it does look that way.
Thimbleweed Park. Right, now...
The Park of Thimbleweeds.
The Park of Thimbleweed, yes. This is not a horrendously weird and possibly racist accent. I would never dream of such a thing. No, the tweeting does not do me any favors. Thank you, autocorrect.
How you doing there?
Please enjoy the vocal stylings of Miss SummerB76.
Oh, and Icky's here as well. Well, fuck me blind, it's a stream. Oh, Icky.
Oh, that reminds me. I should probably get the Twitch chat in.
And Sarah's here as well. And Chad Amsler. Hi, Chad.
This is still the preamble, by the way. This is not the actual stream. Don't you worry.
We're just waiting for Trolls to tweet so he can actually start the game.
I already did that.
Okay.
This is just me being very, very slow about that. And also the echo. My God. Pop out chat, and then we shall be on the road. Yes, this is very new and very strange to me. But
Pop out chat isn't working right for me. I mean, it wasn't showing all the messages for me that I could see on the stream itself. Weird. I reloaded it again.
I just have the Twitch chat open, which is terrible of me. But I mean, let's be honest. That's where all the bread comes in. I mean, look at this ASCII chart. I mean, shit.
It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages.
Am I supposed to be seeing an ASCII chart?
Every day.
What would you normally say? ASCII?
No,
or
no.
ASC2?
Yeah, ASCII is fine. But no, I was just making a joke about look at this ASCII chart, and then I asked, am I supposed to see it?
Being here would.
Your wits and your personality and your loveliness is way beyond my comprehension. I mean, shit. Let's go have a look at this dude with his tongue out.
Albert's my hero.
And this would be...
You're a rebel, Billy.
I thought for a second...
So...
She was gonna say my idol. I mean, come on, it's like that. By the way, have you ever heard Billy Idol's Cyberpunk album?
Billy Idol's Cyberpunk album. I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard you.
It is,
but I haven't heard it.
It is one of the most phenomenal failures of music history, and it is spectacular. When he gave interviews to promote the album, he required interviewers to have read William Gibson's Neuromancer. But it turned out he hadn't actually read it himself. He just put that in the writer.
What?
Yes. And there are so many things wrong with Billy Idol's Cyberpunk album. But it is an actual thing. And I would dearly love to own that on vinyl. Except it didn't come on vinyl. It came on CD and a floppy disk. There was a floppy disk included with the album. Oh, so many things are wrong with this thing. Anyway, there's Max Headroom.
Max was the world's first computer generator.
Dorinda says, I think there's a sex shop that sells ass keys. Oh, God.
He does have a very peculiar sort of points.
Wait. This is explaining a lot. I'm seeing the game on stream, but I'm not seeing it in Discord. You're not screen sharing it yet?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. In fact, I'm not. I
was just waiting for it, and I thought, what?
No, this is a fault of mine. Yes, turn on screen share, application window.
Well, that explains the ASCII thing. because I couldn't actually see it, which is also why I was asking question. But
I am terribly. That is a complete oversight on my point. So sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. Okay. Well, at least we got the issues sorted out faster than last time. So.
I mean, shit is not as embarrassing as last time, which is good. By the way, everyone who is watching, shut up, please. Yes, you're absolutely wonderful. Please, shut up, Dolores. Welcome to the YouTube Adventure Roundtable European Trash take. That doesn't actually work, does it? Eurotrash takeover. Yes, Pian. We are
with only the finest trash.
Only the finest trash in your eardrums tonight. I'm the Space Quest historian. I'm joined by SummerB76. Would you like to be known as something else?
No, SummerB, whatever you fancy.
I would like to call you Amy.
Yeah, it's also fine. That is my real first name. Also in Discord, the game window is kind of blurry. Maybe you should switch region. I don't know.
Oh, I will do that. It's set to Central Europe. Oh god, I will send it to Western Europe. Is that better?
Yeah, that seems better right now.
Cool. I'm going to destroy everything while you wait.
So last time we finished up the first part of the stream playthrough by going into a flashback of Dolores.
Yeah.
What's the last name again? I'm forgetting the last name of the family.
I want to say Claiborne.
No. Edmund?
That is not accurate, is it? This whole, the doors leading everywhere kind of thing.
Mailbox for my computer magazine.
All right, I will. Jesus Christ! All right, I'll go down to the. Is that the front door? It's not the front door. I'll go through the front door if you really, really, really want me to.
Hi there, George. I was just about to check the mail. Great timing.
You still around, Dolores? Thought you'd have left this podunk of a town by now.
Yeah, so soon. I'm looking for a job at a game company in the big city.
I know the feeling of looking for a job, going through all that shit myself right now.
Were you, in fact, applying for a job in the big city for an adventure game company?
Sure, it's what we dedicated employees do.
Sadly, not for an adventure game company. No. I wish there were gaming companies around here.
One of those sim companies, am I right? Yeah.
I mean, there's Larian Studios is based here, the creators of Divinity. But yeah, it's really hard to get
you guys actually have gaming companies in Belgium? Oh,
it's pretty much the only one.
Okay. 3000 mailbox. I don't want to pick that.
I mean, the only big significant one.
Best computer magazine.
Like there are some small ones for games for the government or whatever. Well, I did my internship developing games for the city government, but yeah, I couldn't stay there.
I hear they make movies too. This could be a dream come true.
I'm
just saying, Daedalic.
Oh, yeah, right. Moving hastily on from the thoughts in my head about Daedalic software.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Have you ever had an experience where you found chainsaw fuel in the fridge, perhaps?
I don't think I've ever found chainsaw fuel in a fridge. But some people certainly leave strange things in their fridges.
Have you ever found chainsaw fuel where there was no chainsaw, or a chainsaw where there was no fuel?
Good point. Also, Dan, you just made the same joke that you've made in the SQH Discord in the past. Yes, we all know this game stars me. I am Dolores.
But yeah,
carefully
exactly.
Handling broken glass,
which will result in a reference to
graphic adventure. I'd be dead now. But those new Slam Adventure games treat their players much better. No arbitrary deaths just to extend gameplay.
Wow.
Sure would like to work.
Ooh, the burns.
That would be so awesome, except you totally suck. Anyway, it still looks like the fucking ketchup bottle is bleeding everywhere.
Better be careful. These bottles are sharp.
Sugary blood.
By the way, this is one of those puzzles, I remember this. This is one of those puzzles that really had me hung up or like stuck for an awful long time.
Yeah, it's a difficult one if you're not used to the logic.
HJ comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Maybe I should be careful with this.
Or maybe you should just guzzle it.
Chuk, 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 chuk.
Wow!
That's amazing!
That sounds like the doorbell.
We should put that in a puzzle somewhere. Oh, right, we need firewood. I just like watching her vomit fire.
Impressive.
Also, the doorbell keeps ringing.
That's okay, they can wait. Hello.
Hey again, George.
It's not like a government employee to make a mistake, but I forgot to deliver this important letter for your Uncle Chuck.
He's busy in his workshop and can't be disturbed. I'll take it for him.
Also, this is a flashback, so don't get your hopes up.
It's illegal to open someone else's mail.
Which is why we'll do it straight away.
5 years in jail.
Thanks, George. That's good to know.
Okay, back to my vitally important government job.
He said as he was leaving the scene. I will now open this letter.
I'd better not open it.
I will.
Uncle Chuck would know if I read it, if the envelope is
Who
ripped.
gives a shit? He's probably dead by now. I mean, we've been in this mansion for at least 10 minutes. He's probably long gone.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again.
Has it really? Oh dear God.
That's a hint.
Dorinda says, I'm kind of surprised none of the Space Quest games got ported. Oh, Dorinda. I actually have a series planned for people like you. I dare say. These past couple of nights, and I suspect this night as well, will be spent trying to get various emulators of past machines running so I can indeed play Space Quest 1, 2, and 3 for your displeasure.
Discover the magic of crappy Space Quest ports.
Yeah, and sometimes not so crappy ports. Although they mostly are crappy ports. And every door I go into, I accidentally step on a cat.
You're really better off not going through all the doors all the time.
I probably shouldn't.
Straight. Unless you actually know which doors are the right ones for getting from the left side to the right side and back.
Help.
I don't.
Yelling. Don't gag me. I hope my dad and Uncle Chuck aren't fighting again.
Gag me. It almost sounded like cagney.
The pillow factory is lying fallow. I've come up with this, great plan to...
This is totally not the same voice actor as the agency thing Reyes.
Franklin, you idiot! The company is Pillowtronics, not stupid plush Toytronics.
I mean, honestly, how could you make that mistake again? We've already had stationery printed.
Okay, Chuck, you're right, but
I like Chuck's voice.
tonight, working on the business plan. Maybe you could just, look at it.
No! It's a pillow factory!
Are you two fighting again?
No,
I'm
absolutely
getting
not.
so
We're just having a
sick of
heated
this.
argument.
You're brothers. Take a chill pill. You started the pillow factory together. Won't you ever stop fighting about it?
Evidently
You
not.
need to worry about Dolores. Right, Franklin, old brother?
Ah, yes, your uncle and I were just,
Tearing each other's heads off.
I have some work to do.
Dolores, can you get my .8mm point-tip soldering iron?
You know, Uncle Chuck, you should use a 2mm flat tip, and you never heat your solder hot enough.
That is absolutely amazing, and I hate you for every possible reason I can think of.
I know you'll keep the Edmund pillow.
Because of the technical talk, or...
That too, yes. Why
And what
mince
else?
words? No. Just the whole know-it-all kind of it. Actually, Uncle, you should use a 2 point... Yes, but I told you to fuck off. Now, please, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
I don't know, I kind of like that about Dolores.
I love Dolores as well. I hate the shit out of Uncle Chuck. I am going to talk to him, by the way.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Hello, shit biscuit.
I just wanted to say how much I love you, Uncle Chuck.
This is classic Ron Gilbert. You pick something from a dialogue tree and it says something completely different.
Yeah. She's not ready to be honest yet.
Dan says, how to be honest, AGI and SGI games are preferred in Atari/Amiga VG8. This man is just spouting acronyms. I think he's trying to say he prefers 32 over 256 colors, but that would be absolute madness. Madness, I say!
It's Uncle Chuck's check register. I guess that makes it a Chuck register.
That's the worst joke in this game yet. I'm leaving. Violently, apparently.
Yep, that's the right door.
Cheers. Thanks. One thing I really want to do is leave this country and never look at this town. No, I mean, go to the circus.
I can't leave the mansion yet.
Really? Okay, I'm
Alright, there's certain...
terribly sorry.
Diggin'.
Yes.
I love that character. Diggin'.
Can I open the clock?
I don't want to open it.
Oh, come on.
Did you notice the stamp hasn't been cancelled?
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto
I
stamp
did not.
cancellation machine
Can
has
I
failed
pull it
again.
off?
I don't want to pull the stamps off. They might rip.
Boily, 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 kitchen, 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 boily, boily, kitchen, kitchen,
Yay,
boily,
you caught
boily.
on.
Yes. I have played
There's
an
nothing
adventure
inside.
game
There's
before.
nothing inside.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's turned off.
Can I use and accidentally turn on the hot faucet?
It's pouring out water.
Is it hot water?
It doesn't work in that.
Apparently
It's
not.
pouring out water.
Gives a
I
shit.
can't pull that.
Get.
Now we need to find a glass.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How about the... Oh, wait. Can't use the hot sauce. Can't use... Okay, fine. I will go find... There's one in this room, isn't there?
There's nothing inside.
Open?
There's
Open?
nothing inside.
Open?
There's nothing inside.
Open?
There's nothing inside.
Open?
There's nothing inside except an empty glass.
Oh, you cheeky
The
little...
last one you opened.
Lit.
Hilarious.
The glass is now filled with water.
But I must now boil it. For purposes.
closed.
Oh, you piece of... adventure game logic. I will do things to you and also this microwave. Ding, 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 motherfucker.
You forgot something.
Did I really? Did I really? Did the glass break on me? It didn't.
It's a glass filled with water.
It's warm now. It's okay. Everything is... What did I need a warm glass of water for again?
Now you need to put the glass and the letter in the microwave at the same time.
Oh, eat my shit.
So the steam peels off the stamp.
Can I just put the okay.
Hickey foo. Shove glass through microwave door. Drink letter, steam glass.
This is how physics work.
And then,
Drink letter, steam glass.
here's some help, Jules. Eat my shit.
Welcome to the Yar stream. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's a couple of uncanceled
That's an
programs.
accurate representation of what's going on.
Actually, I'm so sorry you have to endure this. Now let's look at the library.
This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system.
Let's
it uses
use it.
lots of books, but you have to
It
know what
uses
you're looking
lots
for.
of books. Hang on. The chat says, the last thing my grandpappy said to me before he died was, don't eat trolls' shit. And I was like, who's trolls? And then it turned out his granddaddy was kind of a clairvoyant little asshole, and also his mouth was full of shit for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing. I have stamps. I have a letter. What the shit is holding up the toy licensing contract? Your brother Franklin said that it was a done deal, so I thought I'd write to the big guy himself and get this thing moving forward. Your penmanship is awesome, by the way. My fucking comeback is going to be fucking huge, and making ransom dolls will be like printing fucking money. Fuck off. Ransom. We are playing the uncensored version. I might as well. Why didn't they uncensor? Yeah.
I like that. Hey, Chucky baby. I guess they forgot to uncensor the letter.
Dialing the mucus phlegm modem number.
Dial the
They
mucus phlegm
uncensored all the
number.
audio.
It's connecting.
You have a working modem? Dear God.
I can't believe my computer's connected to mucus phlegm.
Welcome to
I'm not your daddy, I'm your grand.
job application program. Fill out your personal information. and
I'm
answer a few
comfortably
simple
moist.
Mucus programming questions. Then print out the application and send it to Mucus Phlegm. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days.
You can all eat
What is your
shit.
name?
My name is Del Edmund. No, actually, I will leave this up to you. What is our name?
I'm not a big fan of the name Annie, so let's say Dolores Edmund.
Dolores Edmund.
Thank you. What is your address?
Nowhere up Shit's Creek. We can type it in all caps. Again,
West
you're
Virginia, Wyoming,
Ooh. I did notice the state was different.
Washington. No, which is WA again? Which is WI? Wisconsin.
I'm gonna assume
think
Edge of the
it's-
Universe.
Wisconsin, West Virginia, Wyoming, and then WA. I'm not sure of.
So that's the one we'll pick.
Noted. Next, what's your programming language of choice? The language you are most proficient in.
Heavy breathing. For me, it's basic, but for everyone else, it's a programming language that's actually useful.
Of these, I'd say C or assembly.
C or S. Can you actually program in assembly, Summer?
I did 10 to 15 years ago. I programmed in assembly for those Texas Instruments graphical calculators.
No, wait. Okay. Backtrack a bit. Can I pause? Yes, game pause. This requires some explanation, I feel, because back when the icon turned into a snail, I've never noticed this before. Okay, look.
never saw that either.
Anyway, assembly language is supposed to be like the level just above actually coding in zeros and ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you programming in assembly, again, I understand assembly is different from computer to computer, obviously, but assembly language is, what's it called? A low-level programming language? Yeah. Only madmen and people who stay awake and only get 1 hour of sleep a night are the people who program in assembly language. Now, please explain yourself.
Well, pretty much when I was in high school, well, between the ages of 12 and 18, I wanted to make games for the Texas Instruments graphical calculators that we got in school to use for math, and you could make very basic stuff in there. TI basic language, but if you wanted to do more advanced stuff, you had to go into Z80 chip assembly, and Z80 chip was also the chip that was used in, like, for example, the Nintendo Game Boy. So it was similar-ish performance and features to that.
Shit.
I learned some assembly and worked on stuff for that. But it was pretty advanced, and I wasn't very good at it. I was also like 14, 15, 16 when I was doing that.
Oh shit! Because I remember my dad tried to learn assembly language for the Commodore 64. Back when he thought he was going to use the Commodore 64 to, learn programming and actually do worthwhile shit, and then it turns out it actually, ran games, and then his kid sort of stole it from him. That would be me. So I've seen assembly language. I've also seen the, fits of despair that assembly language will put people through. Let's have a quick look at the text chat here. Someone
was going dang.
During this, someone had a MechWarrior game on their calculator. Super basic.
Yeah, there was a big community back then of people making games for those calculators, and there were a lot of like big popular games being ported like it. For example, one of the most popular and well-known ones was a port of Super Mario Brothers. And then, of course, Doom and, just pretty popular handheld and console games.
This is so beyond me. I'm down. Okay, because you apparently are a genius and forgot to mention it, I'm gonna pick assembly.
Interesting choice.
I'm far from a genius. I got a lot of help back then to do the limited stuff I did.
Right to submit your application.
It's still a big step upwards from if-then-else statements.
Oh yeah, it's incomparable because it is so much more low level. It's far more complex code, and you have to pop and
take it again.
Push
find a book about mucus programming.
Bits onto the stack, and it's just it's just complex stuff. So I don't remember all that much of what I was doing back then, but it was definitely not the easiest code to figure out. I'd be better at it now, but I don't have my old code anymore.
Section 3.1.
Section 3.1 tells us where there's interesting stuff happening in this library. By the way, this has probably been mentioned by every Let's Player in the known universe, but every single one of these books is a separate hotspot, first of all. And they're also a separate book. You can actually pick them up and read them. These were submitted by Kickstarter backers.
Yeah, a lot of work was put into this.
An awful lot. They had an automated system that barely worked to, create the hotspots and put in the appropriate text and such. And, I think there are like 6,000 different books in this thing.
Chat really just said in chat, I remember learning to program on Turbo Pascal in high school. Yeah, we also had Turbo Pascal when I was like in the third and fourth year, probably the fourth year of high school, so I was like 15. But I had already learned it on my own at that point, so I was just like doing my own stuff in class while everyone was following what the teacher was teaching, which was the most basic stuff, and I was like just programming games.
By the way, here's an interesting and lovable reference to Maniac Mansion, the staircase to nowhere, where
no one will miss this out of order sign.
Once you pick it up,
it's gone, so it's obviously fixed. Haven't been
there you go.
For a long time.
If you played Maniac Mansion, there's a staircase in the library that leads nowhere, and there's a sign that says it's out of order. So I would venture as far as saying this puzzle is kind of unfair to people who are not in the know. I don't know what this puzzle is when you turn off, like, adventure game specific. Oh, what's that thing called? What's it called? Well, it wouldn't be video, it wouldn't be controls, would it be text and anyway, there's that setting thing that says turn off all the in-jokes kind of thing. That's the one I mean. I don't know if that puzzle is missing when you turn off the in-jokes.
It says out of order.
And also, I again forgot the fucking reference. Which is good because Demon Dragon seems to be offering everyone hugs and cookies. And that's good because I sure as fuck could need them.
Okay. I mean, hugs and cookies are always welcome.
Yes. First one, then the other. 3.1. This should have been very easy to remember.
Hugging a cookie would be nice. Like a human-sized cookie that you could hug and then chomp bites off as you were hugging it.
Also, the fact you just run into a staircase and she just goes, should I use it? Should I go up there? Should I really? Yes. 3.1.
I mean, it's the stair quest of this game.
Except not as brutal, oddly enough. 3.1.
Yeah, it's probably someone's fetish, Rizalka, you're right there.
Thimbleweed 61. Most of the books in this library were written by our backers and supporters. They assume all responsibility for the content. We couldn't be bothered.
You're in the Dark Basic? I've never heard of Dark Basic. Huh.
Dark Basic?
Sounds very...
Like, sounds like a version of Basic you only use to write, I don't know, visual...
Eldritch Abominations.
Yes, let's go with that. Oh god. This seems to be a review of Thimbleweed Park for the C64. Never mind. Mucus Phlegm. There you go. Mucus Phlegm Programming Primer. I'm gonna pick this up if I can remember where the fuck it was. Mucus Phlegm.
Dark Basic was the simple-ass games making thing. Huh, okay. Well, never heard of it. I started with Quick Basic. And then...
It was here a second ago!
Then HTML, a little bit of C for Game Boy Advance.
There's one called Fuck Programmer's Manual.
F-. It's a joke on C++.
Oh, you clever little programming bitches. Anyway...
So there's also a programming language now called F. There's pretty much a programming language with every name under the sun.
Is it just me, or did the book completely vanish?
It was somewhere around there.
It was, wasn't it? But I've been going over these bookshelves very meticulously. It was not down here, it was up here.
Sudo rf/. That is so evil. That's a command for Linux that pretty much says remove the entire operating system, well, all files on the computer. So it's like in the Windows or DOS command prompt, delete ***.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the old format C : something.
Yeah, to automate it. Yeah, but I remember making pseudo viruses with that, like
oh yeah,
a batch file.
I think we all did, which is awful, and we don't condone that in the slightest. Dude, I have been all over these shelves like 13,000 fucking times. I've hovered very slowly over them.
I think you already picked it up.
Did I? Oh, you absolute son
I
of
only
a...
just saw it myself.
Oh, fuck off. I didn't know she picked it up automatically. Now that is...
Yeah.
Did the chat tell us that? The phlegm is in your pants, says Rusulka.
Ikifu said inventory. So yeah, Ikifu. I had read inventory, but I didn't know what he was referring to. until I saw it.
Thanks, I guess.
And then Gemini also said it. I guess we were just being blind. We're paying attention. We're just also distracted by the game and our talking.
I think we're more distracted by ourselves than
by the program language.
Yeah. Also, I forgot where her room is. I'm just gonna keep trying random doors.
It's just on the left.
This one? Not that one. Oh! This one over here. There we go. Alright.
Chat asks, how is Peanut/Jeff doing?
Oh, Jeff is doing very nice. He's not home at the moment, which is why I'm able to do this with the full volume of my voice. And also, you know, just...
So your wife is...
She's left me.
No!
For the evening. She will be back tomorrow, to her great disadvantage. So we're supposed to remember stuff like this. I hope the computer will recall.
I think I've seen this often enough that I know most of it off the top of my head.
Oh, Demon Dragon says, have fun remembering.
All of the questions.
Yeah, I think I remember. I've seen it a few times.
What are room backgrounds compressed into?
Oh God, no! Good.
Character sets.
Good.
Next question. What is the total number of sounds that can be defined?
What was this one again?
256?
256? 256, I'm guessing?
I'm gonna guess that one as well.
Next. What do mucus source level debuggers run on?
Hate! Separate computer.
I'd guess Thread, but this one is weird.
I'm gonna guess separate computer.
Thread, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be monitor or computer.
Right, Thread, done.
Thank you for taking the mucus phlegm programming test.
You failed miserably.
All
right. Look at the book.
To study the mucus phlegm programming.
Read up on this shit. They run on a separate monitor.
Yeah. Oh, separate. Weird. That's weird. That's like not what you'd expect as a program. Oh, the sounds we got right, and the character sets as well. Okay, so
and the sounds as well. Yes.
Yeah, good. Separate monitor. That's a really weird one.
That's fine. We can do this again.
Thank you for taking the program test. Unfortunately, you fucked it.
Really deep and really fast, and you didn't buy dinner or breakfast.
What are room backgrounds compressed into?
Shit! Character sets.
Next question. What is the total number of sounds?
256.
256.
Next question. What do mucus
monitor
debuggers run on?
Your mom.
I think that's just something they put in to trip you up. Because it's not right. What was this one again?
MFL.
MFL. Yeah.
Thank you.
That one makes the most sense.
Programming test.
You passed.
Yes! Yay!
Yes! Rusalka actually had a stroke in the chat. Cool. And then her naked lunch typewriter came to life. Thankfully, it didn't try to hump her or anything.
I think Gabriel is having a fun time again.
The page is blank. I printed my job application.
Oh, do we need to find toner for this fucking thing?
It's Uncle Chuck's new invention.
Yeah, don't you remember? That's what the fire breathing is for.
It's connected to my computer.
Oh, so the ashes are toner ink.
The ashes with the oil, I believe.
It's been so fucking long since I played this.
You have to mix it up.
So hot sauce mixed with non-trademark infringing poopsie.
You might breathe.
Still don't have the firewood or whatever it is.
Be careful with this.
Oh, I need to find wood.
Well, where can a guy find some wood?
Where indeed? Well, normally I just chop everything down with an axe, but maybe some is outside.
Yep.
Wood pile, perhaps. The pile full of wood. Bacon.
I love that voice. It's a really good voice.
Use firewood in fireplace and then pour shit all over it. You said oil, right? I don't have oil.
Well, first you need to burn it with the hot sauce.
First and... Oh, wait, hang on. That's not how you create things. With things. Maybe... She poured that into her eyes, didn't she? Yay!
Nice warm
we
fire.
did a thing.
Now you need to put it out.
With more hot sauce.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh, with a
with the
glass
ketchup.
of water.
Take that, Sierra Online.
Fuck off! I mean, that's actually very, very accurate.
Great. Now I'm carrying around a handful of black soot.
Oh, the humanity. And I'll just sort of...
That would just make a mess.
It would, but that
Yeah,
would be
you need to,
awesome, wouldn't it?
Need to mix the... Oh, right.
She's looking up a
Remember what I
walkthrough.
gotta do. So mean. Yeah, I was looking at the walkthrough.
I wouldn't
Yeah, but
fucking...
just... You haven't gone back to Chuck's lab. You're missing something from there.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'll go back to Chuck's lab. And I will discuss the merits of these puzzles along the way.
In Chuck's laboratory.
Also that, and the cow that's mysteriously,
That was a Dexter's
loose.
Laboratory reference.
I still get lost after all these years.
Oh, the terribleness.
I still get lost after all these years.
I don't
God.
care. Don't you fucking...
Why don't you just walk instead of taking doors that just bring you back?
This is just fuckery.
Pretty
Hi.
much.
Check register, desk, did it say bottle? Empty ink bottle.
Yes.
I'll have that.
I'd better not touch it.
I
Uncle
missed.
Chuck gets real angry if I'm too... It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see
For some
black
redon't I'll
powder
combine
around
this
it.
with the
ink
black
bottle is
fired
now full of
soot,
black-
and that will somehow magically... I don't know. I will ask questions later. This made a terrifying amount of sense when I played this game on my own.
There's just soot in the ink bottle, not ink.
Oh, you
It's a bottle for printer ribbon ink with black soot in it.
fucko. I am not keeping an eye on the chat, by the way. Is someone else keeping an eye on the chat? Have you still not changed the batteries in your smoke detector? Thought I
Oh,
heard
Dan, it does that regardless of when I change the battery. It beeps once in a while for some reason.
Are
And it
you
always seems
actually
to be at
on
the most
fire?
inopportune time. I'm pretty sure I'd be screaming if I was on fire.
I think I see more. I can't open it.
You're on fire. Cool.
Yes.
The chat is watching the chat.
It's a bottle for printer ribbon ink with black soot in it.
Cool. Do we set it on fire? Evidently not.
Sarah had the suggestion of putting water in it.
Really?
Still impressive.
I don't recall if that's the right solution. I think it's something else, but I'm not sure.
This isn't a water-based ink, not with that smell. And I wouldn't want to print something that could wash.
The walkthrough is actually not really explaining it properly. It's like skipping steps or something.
It's a bottle for printer ribbon ink with black soot in it.
Okay, we need to turn it into powder of some sort.
It's a bottle for printer ribbon
Because
ink.
it's
Well-
kind of porous at the moment.
In Dolores' room, you can pick up the printer ribbon.
In Dolores' room, you can pick up printer ribbon. I also hate seafood. That is exactly correct. And also, Printer ribbon is that I call bullshit. That's pixel hunting. How would you ever know that was actually a thing?
Uncle Chuck is too cheap to buy ribbons, so he just re-inks the old one.
Oh yeah, see, I thought so. You have to get the gas, the chainsaw gas, and then use that with the ink bottle to actually get ink.
The chainsaw gas.
I think the gas is down here somewhere.
I'm gonna guess in the kitchen because Maniac Mansion.
Either in the kitchen or outside.
Interact with weird grabby printer. Nope, not gonna do it.
Doesn't seem like it's here.
You know the cheese? Outside? The cheese is gonna do it.
Looks good enough for us.
Also Jesus to mush. She actually ate it.
That hit the spot.
You absolute weirdo.
I mean, she's hungry.
Also weird.
I'm hungry, but not for cheese.
Inside.
I'm hungry for love.
There's nothing inside.
And peanuts.
Oh, that's always true. Aww.
No, as in the nuts you chew, they have salt on them. I don't actually want to eat my fetus.
I was interpreting it as you were ready to embrace your child.
No, you're completely wrong.
Aww.
Where the fuck?
I mean, you still have to wait for like 5 months?
Yeah, January 15th is when my life is finally over.
No, that's not true. I think I see the gas, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you piece of absolute filth!
It's easy to miss. It's easy to miss.
The ink bottle is now full of black ink.
Yeah. Then you use that with the printer ribbon, and then you can use it with the printer to reprint.
That should do it. The ribbon is now fully inked.
You can all die in a fire. I clicked out of the game accidentally. Also, my voice broke. Is everyone proud of me?
We're always proud of you.
Then your pride is misplaced. Use printer ribbon with knocking on microphone. Makes sense not to have a gas canister inside the house. Oh, don't you start.
Yay! I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application.
Yay!
Oh, there's no paper in the Printon 3000.
Rage! Oh god. I should probably put the chat back now.
I just realized I made a noise like an old 56K modem.
I always like to watch this part.
I love it too. I love watching the part where the typewriter doesn't wall me.
Now
Chad says, let's make suggestions for names for Jeff. Who's with for me? I suggest Chad.
Wait, Captain Psyche says, here lies Troll's Planet, born 19... My life was over once I had a kid. Too real, too real.
Captain's Sidekick knows your date of birth by heart. I mean, that's kind of weird.
That's because it is in fact Kevin Wallace, the man who is also the Wilco Web and who I've also known since I was a wee 16-year-old lad. We've known each other for many, many months now. Too many months to count, in fact.
Okay.
He's also very weird.
Diggin'!
Diggin'!
George the postman will never pick it up without stamps on it.
This is my new aggravated voice.
Diggin'!
I put the fuck... What? I got... These stamps are massive.
My letter to Mucus Phlegm is now stamped and ready to mail.
Yes, your failure is inevitable. 5 days later.
I love this bit that we are about to see. There, I love that. She's just sitting there for like 5 days, or she's become a skeleton.
In the front green with my rusty shovel.
Digging the front green with my rusty shovel.
Digging the front green so huge with my vast array of iron brews.
Ooh.
That sort of made sense.
Mucus phlegm.
My brother just got back from a trip to Scotland.
And he died in the Hughes.
No, he actually brought 15 bottles of Iron Brew along for me.
So you're actually dead right now. This is a message from beyond the grave.
Yes, I overdosed on brew.
Now that I'm in my room, I'm still
No, I didn't receive it yet.
Open it, you bitch!
Nerves.
Sorry, you were saying.
Dolores, you can do it.
The scene I love is coming up.
It sounded like you said the senile love that I love is coming
The
up.
scene I love.
Yes. Two geriatric people nuzzling each other.
Also, Icky said, of course it's beyond the grave. You just saw Summer Skeleton. Good point.
It's a letter from Mucus phlegm. Did I get the job?
Fucking open it already.
Okay, but if it's a no, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow factory.
Oh, hate of hates. Fucking open it already.
Okay, but if it's a yes, what will become of Dad?
Open it already.
But
Stop talking and open
I'm
it.
opening it.
She is completely me. I act the same way.
It's a job offer from Mucus phlegm to be a game programmer.
The
I'm
most
so
thankless
excited.
task there
Can't wait to
is
tell
next
Uncle Chuck.
to
I'll be
device
so
driver
proud.
programmer.
But first,
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, the dance.
Dancey,
Woo-hoo!
dancey, dancey, dance.
I love this dance so much. Let it
Everyone
play for a
does.
little bit. I also love the music that plays with it. Even though you can barely hear it. Well, at least I can barely hear it.
It is nonetheless
just-
vitally important.
She just keeps going with this until you click.
I will not click. Please like and subscribe.
This stream will be going on with this dance forever.
So while she's dancing, let's just have a chill little sort of makeout sesh. Sort of relaxy sesh.
Trules, are you already cheating on your wife?
Yes, with this
she's left for a
microphone.
date?
My lips are in fact pursed around this microphone, and I will not let go. That's why you hear all the plosives, because I'm actually sort of tonsils
that bad.
deep in this microphone. But Ikifu says Jeff not name suggestion Shirley Manson. You know what? I'm gonna give that a pass because Scotland dearly deserves the majesty that is Shirley Manson. I mean, Scotland only has two real, things going for it: Ewan McGregor and Shirley Manson, and I feel like they need every bit of win that they can get to. Also, Chatley says Labian Terrorbeast is a suggestion for Jeffnut. So, first name Labian? I feel that's gonna be a problem at school. Ikifu says we have Rockstar North. That does not count. Jeffnut name suggestion, subscribe to Gemini Disc Games. I don't think that's accepted.
Why wouldn't it be accepted?
There's also a suggestion earlier from Ikifu that was Chesterfield Winkle Snapdragon McFisticuffs III Esquire.
I missed that one. Oh,
I
there.
might actually go for that one. That's actually that's pretty clever.
I think your wife might want to veto that.
Nope, it's official. And no, it's not going to be Steve.
Oh, I like Steve.
It's not going to be Steve. Jeff is a... see, the thing about Jeff is that it's monosyllabic. And also a weird name for a fetus.
And also super generic.
Also super generic, and also a lot better than Steve. But they do share one important fact, which is that both Jeff and Steve are actually derived from Eddie Izzard routines. But I picked Jeff because Jeff is the god of biscuits.
Ooh.
Keanu, get the fuck off my stream.
Keanu Reeves.
Nope, we're done.
I mean, there are worse actors and celebrities.
Well, yes, I love Keanu Reeves.
After.
I love Keanu to bits, don't get me wrong. I love Keanu, but no one should ever name their kid Keanu. What is wrong with everyone? Leaving?
I'll just be glad if you don't name him Abraham or anything of the sort.
I can't leave the
I
mansion,
wouldn't.
mansion yet.
Why can't we leave the mansion
I
yet?
can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck.
Oh,
about the
because
job
I'm
offer.
supposed to go tell Uncle
Experiment.
What's-It. Play me
Yeah.
a song, you're the Keanu man. No. I mean, if the kid starts playing bass, I might start nicknaming it Keanu, but please.
Oh, you should totally name him after John Entwistle.
Tremyelp? Is that actually what's that? It's T-R-E... Tremyelp.
You're not catching on yet?
Jesus Christ, Kev, lay off the sauce.
It's the
I know what it
reverse.
is! It's just weird.
Hello, my favorite niece.
It's not my name spelled backwards. Well, I guess it kind of is.
Your surname.
It is my surname spelled backwards. That's weird.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
haven't
it was.
caught on
I
yet?
thought it was. Stop talking to me. I don't know who you are.
Uncle Chuck, great news!
I'm no
Yes,
longer
Dolores,
paraplegic.
My dear future leader of Pillotronics.
No, I got a better job. Fuck you and everything in this room. And also that weird white hair.
Icky just made a good suggestion.
You're giving
Chuck.
up the opportunity to run Pillotronics to be
Soup sound.
Yes.
Oh.
I think we just
Icky
hit the jackpot.
okay, game paused. Game paused. Icky, you may have struck gold here. Chuck. Chuck is it has so many connotations, and also the fact that I can say the soup's on, but it's also the soup's on. I mean, my God, even if I get a bit haughty-faughty and I start saying the soup's on, it's still valid. You have wrought havoc, good sir. AKY. Yes, he does bring up an interesting point, but I think from this point on, Jeff will now be henceforth known as Chuck the Soup's On. My God, my wife is going to divorce me. Okay, game on paused.
Yeah.
Leaving on the first bus at Thimbleweed Park.
And everyone can get fucked!
Dolores, you are out of my will.
Also,
You're
this
giving up
office.
over $10 million.
I can make that.
Million in 2017 dollars. Just to pick
Gazpacho is really good. I love Gazpacho.
are dead to me.
Oh God, no.
Gordon Flamers.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators.
Murder simulators.
Oh
Murder is the
no!
next logical step for her.
I will get back to the chat in just a
Stop
bit.
her
I'm just
before
gonna
she
burp
steals
first.
her way into-
That's good.
Demon Dragon says, so we should be expecting the next stream to be, I'm very depressed and alone now.
And also, the stream will be going on for 8 hours, and I will be drinking copiously. Charles, the gazpacho is up. I thought gazpacho soup was meant to be served cold.
Red Dwarf. Rimmer. Poor Rimmer. I mean, that's like the one instance you feel sorry for Rimmer.
I called over the chef, and I told him to take it away and bring it back hot. The looks on their faces still haunt me today.
So sad. Like, I mean, in the context of his life, I can understand him not knowing what gazpacho soup is. So I can see how that could have traumatized him.
Oh, if anyone doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, go back and watch season 1 of Red Dwarf. Is that which
Just
episode?
watch all of Red Dwarf.
Yeah, just watch all of it, really. But it is in season 1 where he talks
it's
about
season
how he was deprived of his officer role by not recognizing that gazpacho soup is meant to be served cold.
It's like so ridiculous that would be the thing that would cause him not to be an officer. But yet you still feel really sorry for him.
I think actually this might be a good place to end the stream. I know it's only been an hour, but I think I'm just going to leave these characters wandering around the screen, and then I'm just going to talk about how
Or
much I love Red Dwarf.
You could start a ransom flashback, maybe?
I could, but what's the point?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, they're
We
actually...
ended the last stream with going into flashback.
That's actually a good point. I could do that, but...
also, we didn't really accomplish much this game. But yeah, those flashbacks do take a while to play through. So,
you accomplished a certain amount of things. Also, I don't know. I think... Oh, right. Wait. Ransom is on the map
diner.
screen. The diner? No, you're supposed to... Oh... But you're supposed to go off the diner screen.
The flashback starts in the diner.
In the diner? You know this game better than I do, sir.
Pal. Can I help you find anything?
Sir?
Yes, please name my child something other than Chuck.
Leonard.
I'm not Holden, if that's what you're thinking.
Or Quickie. Or Pal.
Hang on a minute. Dan says Chuck Bruce Soup's son, Roger Wilco Plymert. And there's a hyphen between Wilco and Plymert. Damn, dear fucking Christ.
The ultimate name.
Jesus.
You said you get a lot of time to think.
The ultimate meme name.
I think we're way ahead of the curve, man.
Ken sent me name suggestions. oh, Larry. Larry Plymert.
Did trolls fuck Roger? What? No! Call him Dave Lister. Actually, that's the most sensible fucking suggestion so far.
He's my freaking hero, man.
Dave Plymert or Lister Plymert.
Dave. Dave is also a really, really good word for a fetus. A word, not a name. It's just a descriptive word for a fetus.
Yes, a descriptor.
You seem to really admire Tom.
So this Dave you've been gestating.
I don't want to live my life for the man like some peon in a polyester cage. No offense.
Oh, no, I almost pulled a muscle trying to do that Valley Girl accent he
Think about
did.
the state of the town.
Just ignore the losers.
Oh, yeah.
This town is over. I mean,
if you call him Dave, Wander's head is gonna grow. Also, we will have to lock him in the basement for being so utterly fucking useless. As
I'm going to look around your store.
that's no, I mean, that is a proven historical fact. If you play Maniac Mansion and your name is Dave, you're going in the fucking dungeon because
True.
That's all you get for.
Great selection.
So why don't you go to the diner?
I thought you said the Quickie Pal. Why am I going to the
No,
diner?
I said the diner.
You fucking I have words.
You're not listening to
words. Also, that peaked incredibly. I'm terribly sorry, all headphone users.
me. Yeah.
Let me just cross the room and try that again. Hang on. Words.
That still peaked.
Yeah,
And my fire alarm beeped at the same time. I think it made my fire alarm go off.
Because of the fuego.
Botulism was a smear job.
Kevin is my daddy's name.
Smoke alarm, not fire alarm.
What's up with
What's up with this town? Most of the stores are abandoned.
I'm totally from this country.
In the Tri-County area.
Yes, the super hot fire truth was spitting.
Celebrities visiting the Edmund Mansion. It was hard to not make money in those days.
That line must have taken several takes.
And since the pillow factory burnt down, the town is drying up faster than Dave's sex.
Because he set fire to his penis. He did, didn't he?
Poor Dave.
With the sheriff.
Not poor Dave. At least he's out
Because
of the fucking
he has to
dungeon.
put out fires.
Oh, he has to put it. Okay.
Coroner.
But still.
The town has gotten downright weird in the last
Come to think of it, Jeff Knott cannot be named anything beginning with D.
Why?
Because of puns. Oh, icky foo. Making sexual jokes with a acronym reasons also good.
Deep Purple?
Because JFP. I don't get it. Okay, but Fiendish Brush is actually a good name, although too many syllables.
I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the dead body?
Not too much, just scuttlebutt.
When did this stream become Name My Kids marathon-ish
You're not
thing?
talking about me, are you?
No, Dave, get in the fucking basement.
We're the feds. You can trust us.
A sentence no one has ever trusted.
But you didn't hear this from me.
I'd look into that crazy.
What's wrong with the... Thanks, Summer!
Circus. He's been out there.
No, it's a genuine question. I don't know.
DP is short for that thing you shouldn't search Kazaa for in the late 90s.
Ransom the Jerk. The featured act at
I guess I
circus.
don't remember.
It means double penetration.
Big night tonight. Full house after my...
I don't know. I mean, like, there's so many acronym, like initials that's...
For not being able to take it.
Not if you frequent those kind of sites, which I think we can now conclude the people in the Twitch chat who got that joke do.
Find my joke book.
Yeah, you do that, son.
I mean, double penetration wasn't the first place my mind went when I read DP.
Then you are indeed an innocent soul.
I wouldn't call myself an innocent soil. Soil?
Wait, what? Does that mean if I plant something in you, you'll grow? Or it'll grow? Or wait. Hang on.
I'm not sure why.
I have fundamental questions about the transitioning period now. Was that funny? That was not funny, was
I mean,
it?
you planted something in your wife that's growing, but
way to deflect. yes, I deserve that. Sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into the Yar stream. This was an absolute disaster. I'm sorry to everyone involved, especially Summer.
Disaster. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Are you honest? Are you honestly saying you still had fun?
Yeah, of course. I always had fun.
Cheers. I mean, feel free to yell at me after the stream is over, but
I don't have a reason to yell.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, you heard it here first. That was not a terrible joke. It might have been in poor taste, but not terrible. So, I mean,
terrible jokes are what we are all about.
Is it? That's fantastic. We should put that on a t-shirt somewhere. Anyway, let's just quickly run through what the chat says. DP is short for that thing you shouldn't search Kazaa for in the late 90s. Dr. Pepper. No, Gemini, you are absolutely mistaken, but thanks for playing. Stopping the stream from the beginning of the clown part? Yes. Innocent Soil is my new band name. Cool. Is that an industrial metal band? Because it should be. And... Rusulka says, Dr. Plimer. Nope. Anatomy is apparently the thing I am least capable of having any sort of opinion on. So I think this must be the end. It has to be the end of the stream.
Your child could become Dr. Plymert.
Could be. Could be. And whatever gender he turns out to be is the right one. And that is the truth.
That's so sweet of you to say. I mean, you're way more woke about this than my sister is, so...
Oh, fuck your sister. In
that regard, I agree with that sentiment. I mean, she's a pretty good sister, but she adheres to the typical mindset of most cis people way too much in that regard.
Seriously, I am, despite my my slipping of tongues and shit, I am totally on board with gender is a societal construct, and you are free to identify as anything you want.
Gemini is raging about me using the word woke.
Okay, well, just drop the word woke and just be, a reasonable person then. How's that? Right.
Just be conscious.
Yes, just be conscious. Just be accepting. Just if people say they are something, then be open-minded about it. And that will be the end of tonight's Yar stream. That took a turn at the end there, didn't it? But seriously, shit, man. People, just be fucking open-minded. Jesus, chill the fuck out. So, here's my ending screen. Actually, this is Gemini's ending screen. He designed this, but yeah. That is it. Thank you so much, Summer, for being part of this. Amy, Summer, whatever your name is. Jesus, I love you. Let's do this again sometime. She's typing. It's okay. Everyone else, be cool. Stay slinky. Be on the case. Where's that from? I don't care. Good night.
I don't know what that's from, but good night, everyone. Be well.
Actually, can you do a catchphrase to send us off? Can you do a catchphrase to send us off to?
I don't have a sketch phrase on the top of my head.
Can you just say newt newt in a weird voice then?
Newt newt!
Acceptable.